What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Pete's Carport. Welcome to an absolutely beautiful day out here in Brandon, Florida. In fact, it's really hot out, to be honest with you, and I've been busting my ass getting this car as prepped as I can. I mean, there is a ton of work. I want you guys to know I'm doing all of this by hand, so I decided, for financial reasons mostly, I want to do this whole thing using hand block sanding. So basically it's taking me hours and hours and hours. You can see I've got the door. This is what I've been working on all afternoon, is getting this door completely smoothed out. It's getting there. It's not completed yet. Along here I've got another skim coat put on, so I got to get this all sanded down. Coming around this side here, as you can see, I've started to do a filler primer, and then ironically I filled this up with gas so I can show you guys what this video is about. Spilled it down there, and this is some of my final touch-ups into this area. So this is looking really good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Next video is going to be much further along on this, because I decided I'm going to kind of skip through and show small parts of it and then kind of jump into the next video. But this video I am so excited to show you guys, because if you guys have been following the channel, if you've been following the sc300, you know since the day I picked this car up, it has not properly started. In fact, from a cold start, it could take up to 5 minutes to even get started if it was cold out. At least cranking for 1 to 2 minutes, stalling out, not wanting to idle, and then finally when it warmed up, it would start to drive good. So we're going to do this in a second. I'm going to start this up for you. This is still cold. I basically backed this out here the other day. I just washed it down so I could show you guys. And I want to do a cold start so you guys can see how awesome this thing is now and how great it starts up. Let's go over to the benefit of having a second motor. So I started to watch some videos on what could possibly be the issue with my cold start issue, and I came across a video, and the guy did a demo of his car, and it sounded identical to the way that my car was starting. I'm going to try to find a video where I show you guys how my car was starting, cold starting, and I'll try to link that below so you guys can have an idea of what that was. So in the video, the guy was having an issue with his coolant temperature sensor, which is in this general area here. So what I ended up doing now, keep in mind, I'll show you guys on the car over there, to get down underneath here is not an easy task. You really can't see what you're doing. You've got a wiring harness that kind of comes across here, and somehow my skinny little hands were able to get up underneath here, and I felt this plug, and that plug fell off, and I reach up and there's no plug in this one here. So what I was able to do was kind of get through here, get this one plugged back in and tighten that up, get this one plugged in, and of course the car started up right away, no issues. I was just blown away. So the whole time, basically, these two plugs, now I don't know if it was both of them, because this one was on there but barely hanging on, and I think that this is your temperature control sensor here. Let me know in the comments. I have no idea what this is right here, but it's right up underneath your intake manifold right here. Let's go over to the car real quick. I'll flip the hood open and we can take a look at how deep down in there it is, so you guys can get an idea of how difficult this is to reach. So guys, you can see here how your intake manifold kind of goes over this way. Now, where I had to reach was basically, this here is not supposed to be here. I just stuck this here because the overflow tank for this car was missing, and I snagged this out of a GS300. So normally this would not be here. You're going to want to reach down in here. I'm telling you, it was not easy, and I got up underneath the manifold and was able to get it plugged back in. Let me go ahead now and clip in how this car used to start, and then I'm going to go ahead and start this for you so you guys can see the big difference. guys can see how awesome that is. It started right up. Now, this was also almost out of gas just a little bit ago, so I just put in about 3 gallons of fresh gas, which obviously will help it even more. It did have a slight hesitation on the start there, but as you guys can see, it started right up on the first turn. Now look how smooth this engine is idling, and if I give it a little bit of gas, here, let me go ahead and get in here. You'll see it does not stall out. So how exciting is that? Also, let me know what you guys are thinking about this body kit and how it's coming along so far. Oh, new rims coming, guys. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you click. I'm going to put it in the description. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm uploading a lot of photos of this, how this body kit's coming along. Photos of the new rims that I'm going to be putting on here. If you guys haven't seen those yet, go ahead and check that out on my Instagram. I'll be uploading photos all week of the progress of this kit. Now guys, I know it's crazy times out there, but stay positive, enjoy what you guys have right now, and sit back and watch some videos. You guys have an awesome day, a blessed week, and I'll catch you guys next time.